Hi guys, I know I told you that I was going to choose a book, but I just couldn't decide. So I'm going to give you the option. You'll see along with this post is a poll that you can choose an option of 5 books. So you can only vote once, and you cannot vote for a book that you've already read. I'm going to read the back cover of each of these 5 books, and then you need to vote on which book you would like to read for our next read aloud. So our next read aloud is going to start on March 30th, so on Monday. That will be our first read aloud day. It'll also be our first flexible learning day. So let's get started. The first book that I'd like to introduce you to is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. This is a classic. It's an awesome book. It's a fantasy. Here's the back. Narnia. They open a door and enter a world. Narnia. The land beyond the wardrobe, the secret country known only to Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy, the place where the adventure begins. Lucy is the first to find the secret of the wardrobe in the professor's mysterious old house. At first, no one believes her when she tells of her adventures in the land of Narnia. But soon Edmund and then Peter and Susan discover the magic and meet Aslan, the great lion, for themselves. In the blink of an eye, their lives are changed forever. My next book is called Wolf Hollow. Wolf Hollow. Here's the inside cover of that one. Growing up in the shadow cast by 2 world wars, Annabelle has lived a mostly quiet, steady life in her small Pennsylvania town, until the day new student Betty Glengarry walks into her class. Betty quickly reveals herself to be cruel and manipulative, and while her bullying seems isolated at first, things quickly escalate, and reclusive World War I veteran Toby becomes a target of her attacks. While others have always seen Toby's strangeness, Annabelle knows only kindness. Soon, she will need to find the courage to stand as a lone voice of justice as tensions mount. Brilliantly crafted, Wolf Hollow is a haunting tale of America at a crossroads and a time when one girl's resilience and strength helped to illuminate the darkest corners of history. So that one is Wolf Hollow. This next one is written by the same author that wrote Among the Hidden, which is the one we just finished. So if you liked the book we just finished, this is another series that author wrote. This one is called The Missing is the series. So this is the Missing Book 1, Found. So Missing Book 1, Found. You are one of the missing. When Jonah and his best friend Chip started receiving threatening notes in the mail, they are plunged headfirst into a mystery. With the help of Jonah's sister, Catherine, they discover that the notes may be connected to the shady circumstances surrounding Jonah and Chip's adoptions. When they begin to investigate, they find a vast conspiracy that reaches from the far past to the distant future, one that will take them hurtling through time. They don't know who to trust or which shadowy faction to believe. Can Jonah and Chip discover the secrets of their past before the conspiracy catches up to them? My next book is called Belly Up. Teddy Fitzray has got a murder on his hands. Henry the hippopotamus has gone belly up. With the help of Summer McCracken, a feisty girl with secrets of her own, the two narrow down their prime suspects. The deeper Teddy and Summer get, the more they realize when it comes to hippo homicide, the truth can't be kept in a cage. So that one is Belly Up. And then the last one is Shiloh. Shiloh. 11-year-old Marty Preston loves to spend time up in the hills behind his home near friendly West Virginia. Sometimes he takes a .22 rifle to see what he can shoot, like some cans lined up on the rail fence. Other times he goes up early in the morning just to sit and watch the fox and deer. But one summer Sunday, Marty comes across something different on the road, just past the old Shiloh schoolhouse. A young beagle. And the trouble begins. What do you do when a dog you suspect is being mistreated runs away and comes to you? When it's someone else's dog, and when the man who owns him has a gun? This is Marty's problem, and he finds it is one he has to face alone. When a situation gets too big for him to handle, things become more frightening still. Marty puts his courage on the line and discovers in the process that it is not always easy to separate right from wrong. Sometimes, however, you do almost anything to save a dog. So Shiloh. So those are your 5 book options. Remember, you can't vote for a book that you've already read. Consider each one of those books and make a choice on which book you would like to read by Friday. We will be starting our read aloud next on Monday, March 30th. So I won't have a video read aloud tomorrow. We'll just make our decision and I'll let you know which book we will start. All right, guys, fun choices.